Did you see numbers? Usyk and Joshua? Did you see them? It went through the roof. They made £2 million. They made £2 million them on pay-per-view. Did Usyk and Joshua. Joshua's in paper this morning. Oh, I've had enough for him. We got a fight set up. We all signed it. I signed it straight away to fight him. What happened? What happened? There were big bust-ups. 18 months, 2 years. £1 million spent. And no fight. Why? He says, this morning at paper, I don't want to know. He don't want to fight me, him. He don't want to fight me. He says, Fury don't want to fight me. I know he don't. That's it. Yeah. And he might be right than us. He might be right. He might be right. Because Joshua, I know he's not right good in the last 4 rounds, but he might beat him. Yeah. He might beat him. He's got ability to beat him. He's got the boxing ability to beat him. I'm bloody sure. But he's a right wank. He says, I know why Usyk wanted to fight him on April 29th. Because he got injured, did Tyson. And he heard about it, did Usyk. So he says, I'll fight him on 29th because he's injured. He says, he didn't. He didn't know he'd been injured. We didn't know that Tyson was injured. He'd got an injury. So this bloke says, I'll tell you what's up with Tyson. He's a wanker. This English bloke were on yesterday. This kid who were on yesterday, he's a right wanker. He comes from Liverpool, this bloke. He says, I'll tell you what's wrong with him. He's a tosser, a complete tosser. He says, the trouble with him, I says, I'll bet you this is what happens. I'll bet you he planned this all the time. What's happened, just to get on Usk's nerves, just to get into his head and upset him before fight, he's planned all this, which he does, let's face it. Look what he did with him in America. Look what he did with Klitschko. Suits on and ranting and raving and calling him all this. He says, he's done all this. And he says, I'll bet you now, as much as you like, that they fight in the Arab country. And do you know why? Money. 3 times more in Arab country than what Wembley will get. It's 3 times more money if you fight in Arabia than it is fighting at Wembley. Right? And I'll bet you, this kid from Liverpool, that wanker will fight him in December in Arabia. He says they can't fight now because it's Ramadan. They have a month off for, they don't feed or something, these Muslims. They don't feed or something like that. They don't drink or something. He says that's why they couldn't fight this month in Arabia. They weren't having it because it was Ramadan. It's an important thing to Muslims. And that's why they could not fight this month. Or in May, they had some time off. I'll bet you he fights in December. Fights Usyk in December. Watch it till come out on there. Alright, we'll fight him in Arabia. He said, and that's all for the big bucks. That's all it's for the big bucks. Frank Warren was going late about it. He said, but it was fair enough, that bloke. He says, I'm paid to do as I'm told. He's my boss. He says, he just turned round to me and said, how's it going? I told him, Fury said, if you win and there's a rematch, you get less than a missus. Tell him it's not on. And he did right. Yeah. He did right. He's accepted 40% lower for first fight. He did right. He should be able to make price. If he wins, he should be able to make. He should say it's going to be 70-30, shouldn't he? Yeah. I've beat it. It's going to be 70-30. Yeah. That's easy. He didn't want it. 60-40. Hush says to him, tell you what, we'll fight 60-40. I'll accept it. I'll accept 40 and 60 when he gets 60. No, I'm not having that. Oh no, we'll have a rematch. No, we'll have a rematch clause. He's not supposed to beat him, man has. This bloke says, hey, he says, he's not supposed to be able to hit him. Never mind beat him. He says, they all say he's going to lay on him. He says, Joshua's 6'6". He was going to lay on him. Look what happened to him.
Yeah.
He says he couldn't bloody stand up both times after 8th round. In them two fights, he couldn't bloody stand up. He was lucky he didn't get knocked out. He was.